Andre is an Idiot is a title that kind of throws you off at first. It sounds like it's setting you up for something light, maybe even something ridiculous. But the longer you sit with Andre, the more you realize the title is doing something else. It's disarming you. It's making space for a story that's a lot more personal than you expect. This is a documentary about a man who is diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and he decides to bring a camera crew into his life while he goes through it. And yes, part of this is about awareness. He wants people to get a colonoscopy. He wants people to pay attention to their health. That's the real part of why this exists. But the movie doesn't stay there. It starts there. And then it becomes something else because Andre isn't just the subject of this documentary. He's the reason why it works. Before all of this, he was in advertising, and you can feel that immediately. He knows how to communicate. He knows how to tell a story. He knows how to hold your attention without forcing it. But what makes him interesting isn't that he's polished, it's that he's not. He's eccentric. He's unpredictable. He's completely honest in a way that most people just aren't. And I didn't know anything about him going into this, but I connected with him almost immediately. He feels like one of those people you might meet once and not fully understand, but you don't forget them. And I think what got me personally is that I don't really live like that. I'm not open. I'm not that unfiltered. I'm not that free with how I express myself. So watching someone who is like that, especially in this situation, it does something to you. You admire it. You question it. You maybe even push back against it a little bit, but you stay with it. And that's what this film does really well. Because this isn't a documentary that's trying to make you sit in sadness the whole time. It understands that humor is a part of how Andre deals with everything that's happening. Not as a distraction, not as a mask, but as a way to stay himself. There's a moment in the film that really stuck with me. Andre asks his father to be a part of a documentary, and his father refuses. And he's a private person, and he doesn't want to be involved. And instead of turning that into something heavy, Andre just brings in Tommy Chong to step in and play him. And it works. It's funny, obviously, but it's kind of perfect because it tells you everything about how Andre approaches something like this. He doesn't force people into their story. He adapts, he creates, he finds a way to keep it human and a little offbeat. Even when the situation isn't. And the fact that Tommy Chong is also a colon cancer survivor, that just adds another layer to it without the film having to over-explain it. That balance is what makes the movie what it is, because this is a hard watch. There's no way around that. Whether you experience something like this personally or not, there are moments where it sits heavy. But the film doesn't try to overwhelm you with that. It stays focused on Andre, on how he's moving through it, and how the people around him are moving through it. His wife especially, and I won't go into the details about their story, but you feel her presence in this. You feel what this is asking of her. You feel the support, the love, the weight of it. And the film gives that space without turning it into something overly dramatic. It just lets you exist. And I appreciate that because at the end of the day, this isn't just about one person going through something like this. It's about everyone around them too. And how they carry it and how they keep showing up. And I think the one thing I kept coming back to while watching this is that this film doesn't feel like it's trying to tell you how to feel. It's not pushing you toward one emotion. It's not trying to break you. It's just letting you spend time with this person. And that's where it works, because by the time you're deeper into it, you're not watching this as a cancer documentary. You're watching this as a time with Andre. And that makes everything land a little harder. And if I have any critique at all, is that I wanted more of him, more of life before this, more of the stories, more of the person outside of the situation, because the film gives you enough to really connect with him, but not quite enough to feel like you fully got to know him. But at the same time, that feeling kind of makes sense too, because life doesn't always feel complete. And this doesn't either. Andre is an Idiot is funny, it's uncomfortable at times, it's honest, it's very human. And yes, it does what it sets out to do in terms of awareness, but it goes beyond that. It becomes about presence, about identity, and about how someone chooses to move through something that most of us don't even want to think about. And that's what stayed with me. I don't usually swear in my reviews. That's by choice. My kids watch, their friends watch these. But this one, there's only one way to end it. Fuck cancer. I appreciate you going on this film journey with me, and as always, be real.
I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid for the people that I'm leaving behind.